3 years in a row and nominated again, Just Bagels, we're bringing you a very special Christmas in July offer, one that's extra sweet. Now, what you're looking at right over there is their famous New York City kettle-boiled bagel, 5-step process with the New York City water, and look at the pull. Look at the pull. You know what I always say? Anything else is just bread. Today, we're bringing you a chance to get 24 of these 4-ounce bagels at less than $40 or 3 payments of $13.33. Now, you can get all of them in the plain, which is anything but plain because it's loaded with flavor, or you can do any combination of what you're gonna see right over here. So right over here, this is 24 of the plain, or you could do plain with French toast, yes please. Plain with caramel apple, yes please. Or, have you ever had the chocolate chip?
Of course.
Plain with chocolate chip. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Okay, so listen, if you've never had chocolate chip, try the chocolate chip out as a French toast.
As
Right?
a French toast?
Oh yes.
Really?
Cut it in
I have
half.
not done that.
Yes, it is so crazy good because it's chocolate chips in your French toast,
Oh
right?
my gosh.
Today, M92725 is your item number. Now's your chance to order them either immediately, November 6th or December 4th. Stacy Stoffer is here, gourmet foodie extraordinaire and mom with the most. We love her. And we're bringing everyone really like the best, because during the holidays, you want sweet, like you want something kind of sweet all the time.
You want to spoil yourself.
Yeah.
It's your time for indulgence.
Yes.
So this is the ultimate Christmas in July collection that Cliff, who's usually here, owner of the company, put together just for QVC. And it's really all about the 5 steps that Just Bagels does that really sets their bagels apart and really gives you a true New York style bagel. So first of all, it starts with the water. We only use water from the Catskill Mountains to make our dough because it really has the perfect pH. Then the ingredients, the malt, the molasses, the yeast, the high-end unbleached flour. Nothing artificial, no artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, kosher, and here's a great thing, no high fructose corn syrup. Thank you very much. And made in a peanut-free and tree nut-free facility. But we age our dough. A lot of people skip this step, 10 to 12 hours, to really help those flavors and ingredients blossom. We boil them, kettle boiled, and then we bake them in a 500 hearth steel plated oven to build the beautiful, look at that crisp, golden, shiny outside. And then the soft, chewy texture. It's a tender chew
that's
on the inside.
You know, I grew up in New York City. There was a bagel store on every single corner. When I was a kid, my mother used to buy me a bagel as a teething ring. She used to just, in the, like in the stroller. I was one of those kids that she'd be pushing me around with this in my mouth, right?
I love it.
The skin on the outside is so delicious, and then on the inside, it's just chewy and yummy in perfection. I can eat bagels plain all the time, right? Like without no butter, no cream cheese, nothing. But these bagels, you can turn into sandwiches. You can turn into great breakfasts. I turn these into bagel chips and then dip them into hummus.
Oh, and you have the new apple caramel to do that
Oh my gosh,
right
or
there.
how about, and then you just put a little powdered sugar
of course,
it.
the hostess with the mostest, Sandra, with that extra finishing touch that just makes it all the more
I have
inviting.
something funny to tell you. So I just had my dear friend, her husband, and my little goddaughter in from Germany for 3 days. They just left this morning. And this morning, I had defrosted some Just Bagels for them being for 2 breakfasts. This morning, my friend Torsen, he said, there's only 1 bagel left. Should I leave it for the kids? And I said, no, Torsen, I'd be mad if you didn't eat it right now. And so he was like putting it in the toaster and he goes, this is the best bagel I ever had. And by the way, they're German, but there was a period of time where they lived in New York for 5 years on the Upper West Side.
Oh, yeah.
And so he was like, this is the best bagel I ever had.
Bagel and lox.
I know.
We've got the best lox coming up in the show. We're launching it today. It's called Sea Bear.
Oh, wait a second. That's what we were serving with the bagels this morning.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Now,
That's
let's
exactly
talk about
what
some
we're
of these
doing.
other
Okay.
sweet
Please, let's get
flavors.
into
Yeah,
it.
all right, so here's the French toast. So forget about making pancakes. This is the easiest way to get that flavor. This is beautiful because what we use are real French toast bits in this. We also use the perfect balance of cinnamon and vanilla and maple syrup on the inside. So all the flavor is baked right in.
Look at the pull. Look at the pull.
That's that tender chew. That's
the
so hard
difference.
to get if you don't know how to make a bagel.
So that's French toast. Remember, you can get 12 in the plain and 12 in the French toast. You can do 12 in the plain, and let's do the cinnamon apple next, because I don't think a lot of people have seen that one.
Okay.
I know, I've never seen that.
And then we can also do 12 in the plain and 12 in the chocolate, or you can get all 24 in the plain.
This is brand spanking new, kind of happened by accident, and now is one of Cliff's favorite. So we have true organic pieces of organic apple, pieces of organic apple. We also have natural caramel bits and natural caramel flavor. Remember, we use nothing artificial, no preservatives. So you're going to get these shipped fresh to you. We'll bake them right before we ship them. What you're going to do when you get them home is you pop them in the freezer because they are so fresh. This is not a store bagel that can sit on a shelf
They're baked
for days
fresh,
or weeks.
they're cooled, and they are shipped out
Yeah.
to you on the first and second day. Here's what I will tell you. The world's #1 largest coffee house, you know which one, has sold Just Bagels, right? The world's top 5-star restaurants has sold Just Bagels.
Not at this price.
And I will tell you this, right? Here at QVC, we're bringing them to you fresh baked and delivered right to your door. The last flavor, let's talk about that chocolate.
The chocolate
You guys got to
chip.
see the chocolate chips.
Yes, because we don't use just mini chips or little bits. We use big chocolate chips in this.
Yeah.
We use chocolate liqueur. There's Dutch cocoa in here. Again, all balanced with the true flavor of any bagel, that malt, the molasses, the yeast. This is a little bit of a hazelnut spread.
Oh my
this is the
gosh.
ultimate decadence. This is no longer for breakfast. This is like dessert.
Well, I will tell you, that's the one that I've made into French toast. And if you
I love that idea.
love the
Wild.
idea of like chocolate chip pancakes, that's what it's like. But now as a French toast. It's so good.
You know, and Alberti, at $1 and change a piece, I cannot go to my local bagel store, which, by the way,
You can go to the grocery store.
they're not as good as Just
No
Bagels.
way.
I can't go to my local bagel shop and get bagels for under $2 a piece, $1 and change a piece. And you know, I've said this a lot. My favorite breakfast is smoked salmon, cream cheese, and
Yes.
one of these bagels.
Oh, yeah.
We stopped going to the bagel store every Sunday morning. We go to our freezer and
Oh,
get
yeah.
Just Bagels because actually they're better.
And you stay in your
They're way better.
pajamas. You
Well,
don't have to
yeah.
get dressed
Yeah.
to go to the bagel shop.
We have over 1,000 people picking this up right now.
you.
You can get all of them in the plain. That's 24. They come in 4 sleeves, by the way, of 6. Or you
They'll
can
come
do.
in a Christmas box,
Oh,
actually,
they
with
come in
this
a Christmas
offer.
box.
Yeah,
That's
we
so
just don't have the
nice.
box made yet, but it'll be a special Christmas
that's
box.
so nice.
Yes.
Or you can get 12 in the plain, 12 in the French toast, 12 in the plain, 12 in the caramel apple, or 12 in the plain and 12 in the chocolate chip. M92725 is your item number. You can get them immediately, November 6th or December 4th. Stacey Stopper.
Thank you.
She's the best. Thank you so much for
Adore you
being here.
both.
We love you back. All right, so listen, we've got the perfect dessert